Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, your girl, Gigi, the Glam Goddess, of course. And y'all, I'm here to talk about something that has been just on my heart lately, something that I have overcome, and that is feeling like you have to prove yourself to people. Okay? Let's go ahead and get on into it and what I mean, right? A lot of the times when we're going through life and we have doubters, we have haters, we have people that are just plain naysayers, we feel like that we have to pretty much prove them wrong. We have to be the perfect example of what it is to make it out of whatever struggle they feel like you're in. Okay? We feel like we got to be the poster child for overcoming whatever struggle or barrier that was placed in front of us, right? And even though that drive is a good thing, that wanting to be the best is a good thing, where it can be toxic for your own mental health is when you feel like you're doing it for other people, when you feel like that the reason why you're doing this is so one of the main reasons why is to prove your haters wrong, because a lot of people, your haters, the ones that are plain naysayers, they have a image of you, right? And when you go against that image of what they say that you are, because that you are, they're pretty much going to get offended by that. They're going to feel like, oh, like they, a lot of times they already have animosity and jealousy towards you. So what they're going to do is they're going to move the goalpost. What do I mean by move the goalpost? Say you get that job, right? Say you get that thing. They was talking about you. They said, oh, this and that and the third. You'll never make it. You'll never be this. You'll never amount to this, or whatever case might be. You get that set thing, right? And then they move the goalposts, because now you pretty much proved them wrong. You made them feel stupid. So now what they're going to do is they're going to move the goalposts. They're going to pretty much be like, okay, say that you got your car, right? Okay. Oh, well, you didn't get it's not a Benz. Or you still ain't in a house, you still don't own a house, you still renting a house. That's just small examples, right? It could be whatever. But I'm just bringing that to y'all so y'all can get it, okay? Are we clear what I mean by moving the goalpost? These people will do that shit to you to make you feel inferior, to make you feel like you'll never be. This is why having something to prove to other people can become very toxic to you and your mental health, because now you're on a goal mission to become this thing, and now you're kind of leading towards self-destruction. You're trying to be so perfect where you're leading to self-destruction. For another example, if you are a woman, right, and say a man is talking about your looks, right, he starts saying, oh, you ain't got no butt, like you ain't got no titties, really, like da 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 da, whatever, right? You go and get that thing. You become the baddest thing walking, right? Now he see that, damn, this girl really, like, he feels stupid now, right? Now he does that and say, oh, well, this is still wrong with you. He's still picking with you. So now you feel like, oh, well, I got to prove it. I got to prove that to him. Now you're going to a point of overdoing yourself, to fucking yourself over to the point where you destroyed how you look based on what you were trying to prove to a person that for real, couldn't, just didn't want to see it for you, even when they did. Okay? This is why it is important to do shit for yourself. You have to do things for you. I would say because sometimes, okay, haters can be your motivators. Don't get me wrong, but it is a healthy level of that. Okay, it got to be a healthy level of proving set thing wrong, right? You can't just be, that can't be your main goal. That can't be, 80/20 type of thing. It got to be more of the opposite. Like 80% is why I'm doing this for me. And the other 20% or 10%, I would say even less than that, 90% of the things you need to be doing for you. The other 10%, that's just the icing on a, just like, yeah, I told you, but you already believed in yourself. You already know who you are, so much so where somebody cannot control or taint an image or perception of yourself. Okay? They can't fuck with your self-image because you're so self-assured within yourself that can't nobody move a goalpost. Can't nobody say, oh, well, you still got this, because you already looking like, I know I'm that bitch and I'm going to get whatever I want. And I don't want that and I want this. So I get what I want. So I don't need nobody to prove nothing because I am self-assured within myself. I know who I am. I'm still getting money. I know who I am. And that's what Ice Spice said. So you got to be self-assured within you to know that you that bitch, to know that you that girl, to know that you are the highest version of yourself that you will become or are becoming, or you are, if you already done manifested every goddamn thing you wanted. Okay? Don't let nobody make you feel inferior or less than or feel belittled about nothing. You are perfectly and wonderfully made. Ain't that what God say? Ain't that what the Bible say? Okay then, sister. Then you need to pick your head up. Brother, you need to pick your head up and feel good about yourself and stop feeling like you constantly, this goes for men and women. You got to feel like, stop feeling so inferior where you feel like you constantly have something to prove to somebody. Cut that shit out. You and God are your biggest, that's who you need to be happy with. That's who you should care with, who thinks of you. You and God. That's it. Nobody else's opinions really matter. Okay? So I hope that y'all got what y'all needed from this video. I hope that it was good for your spirit. It was good for your heart. Okay? Remember that if you haven't been feeling loved, you are loved. Okay? Be self-assured and love yourself for exactly what you got and who you are. All right? Be peace. Okay? Don't let nobody steal your peace. You are peace. Okay? Don't let the naysayers control your perception of you. That robs you of your peace. All right? And lastly, be light. Be light as a feather. I said that a little backwards, but y'all, okay, the principle still stands. Be light as a feather. Don't let all of these expectations of the world weigh you down so much so it makes you depressed. Let that shit go, girl. Be light as a feather, okay? That's it for this video, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.